Hello there, and welcome to my first ever Let's Play ever. I'm Bear. Welcome to my channel. This is The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, the Wii version, the version I grew up with. What a great game this is. It holds so many near and dear memories to my heart, and I hope all of you enjoy this journey. For any of you that have never seen this game before, this is your first time experiencing it. I hope you enjoy it. For those of you who've played this before, I hope it's kind of a nostalgia trip for you. This will be a 100% run. I know this game like the back of my hand. But we're just gonna have some fun with it, see how this goes. Let's get started with this. You can see I'm no stranger to this. Oh gosh, the motion controls are something else. I have not played the Wii version in a very long time. I do also own the HD version. I don't know. Maybe this is just a personal preference, but I kind of like the lower res quality of the Wii version as opposed to the HD version. I kind of think, you know, the atmosphere is a little darker with the less crisp textures. The HD version is just as beautiful, but, you know, personal preference, question mark. Also, there are quite a few changes between this one and the HD version, which I will go into once we get to it, in case any of you haven't seen those differences. But yeah, let's get started. I'm gonna stay with Link. Call me a traditionalist, call me a purist. This is just how I like to play this one in particular. But don't worry, there'll be other games we play in the future that have room for a little more wild names. Oh my gosh, the classic TV settings, jeez. Alright. Well, I hope to give you some insight on this game as we go, but that'll be as we go. Starting off with this beautiful spring. Tell me, do you ever feel a strange sadness as dusk falls? They say it's the only time when our world intersects with theirs. The only time we can feel the lingering regret of spirits who have left our world. That is why loneliness always pervades the hour of twilight. But enough talk of sadness. I have a favor to ask of you, Link. Oh, my boy! Ugh. I love this design for Link so much. I was supposed to deliver something to the royal family of Hyrule the day after tomorrow. Yes, it was a task set to me by the mayor, but would you go in my stead? You have never been to Hyrule, right? In the kingdom of Hyrule, there is a great castle, and around it is Castle Town, a community far bigger than our little village. And far bigger than Hyrule is the rest of the world the gods created. You should look upon it all with your own eyes. That's very good information. Travel. That relates to us as well. Experience the world. There's so much beauty. It is getting late. We should head back to the village. I will talk to the mayor about this matter. Epona. Oh. While we're in this little interlude, I'm gonna take a sip of coffee. So while we've got this nice, beautiful little cutscene, I'll just give you like some interesting facts about this game. So this game was originally was meant to be released actually on the GameCube and the Wii at the same time. However, it was released first in the US on the Wii. And this is actually one of the launch titles for the Nintendo Wii back in 2006. Funny enough, this is the first, not the only, because since Breath of the Wild has been released, Link is again right-handed. But this is the first title Link appears right-handed, just so people could use motion controls with the Wii, since most people are generally right-handed. That's why Link appears right-handed in this title. Alright, here's our little house. Oh, who's this? Girl, she just stole my horse. What the heck? Hey, Link, you there? Yeah, what's up, baby? I'm here. Hey, you mind helping me herd the goats? Oh, I should give this guy like a rancher voice. They ain't listening to me lately. Yeah, whatever. I'm coming. Huh? Hey, where's Epona? Man, forgive my voice acting, but I will try to stay as consistent as possible. Alright, here we are. Let me get my bearings with these controls again. It has been quite a while. Alright, what's up, buddy? I think... Oh, I can't lock on yet.
Hey.
Come on now, hurry up and bring Epona with you. I don't know where she went. Well, I kind of know where it went because the camera kind of pointed to it, but yeah. Let's go get Epona. Hello, little squirrel friend. My squirrel friend. I'm gonna take another sip of coffee. Alright. So, the little fairy with the motion controls. Here, I'm gonna write hi for you all. Hi. Alright, now who's this lady? How dare you steal my horse? Oh, hi, Link. I washed Epona for you. Well, thanks, I guess, but could you ask before you take my horse next time? I appreciate it, thank you. Well, she seems friendly. This little lassie is Ilya. Epona is a girl too, so you have to treat her nice like one. Oh, but listen, Link, could you do something for me? Could you use a piece of grass to play that song for me? You know, the one that Epona likes? Girl, what do I look like? Anything for my beloved Epona. Anything for her. Alright, are you happy now? It's such a nice melody. Epona looks happy. Well, she's all prettied up now, so I suppose you can ride her back. But don't you make her do too much, okay? Alright, I won't work her too hard. I just gotta go rustle up some goats because this guy can't do it himself. And what do I look like to these people? Alrighty. Let's go round up some goats. Now we're gonna enter Ordon Village first. We'll meet some very interesting characters here. You can see quite a few right there. This guy got a sword. Oh, you guys can't see my face, but I'm just beaming right now. The nostalgia is hitting me. Alright, let's talk to some people here. Hello, lady, what's your name? Ah! Oh gosh. Ah, if it isn't young Link, are you gonna close down the ranch for the day? I just closed the shop myself. I'm sure you know all about the mischievous monkeys that have been coming into the village lately. Those things worry me a bit. I better lock up tight here. I couldn't stand to have any more goods stolen. Can't trust that good-for-nothing husband to do anything right. Come on, Dad. You can't catch a silly little monkey. No. No, I can't. Man, this lady roasted her husband right in front of him. Oh, listen to us, Babylon. I didn't mean to keep you. All right, off to work with you. All right, fine. That's, what's her name? I believe this sign tells me what her name is. Sarah, that's right. Sarah's Sundry. That's a little shop that we'll get to in a little bit. Why don't you stop by and do a little shopping some other time? Well, have a good time at work, Link. And be careful out there. Those monkeys are a hassle. I can't even handle it. Alright, I'm not going to get too far off the beaten path. Well, we'll get into exploring a little bit later. This is pretty straightforward, but we will talk to... Oh! Man, please stop. Hey, what's up?
Hey.
Oh, great timing, Link. There was something I had forgotten to tell you. My son Colin is making a fishing rod so the two of you can play together. He should finish it today, so you can get it at the house tomorrow. Oh, sure. Sure, hold on, let me talk. This is Colin. Let me talk to him. Let me talk to him about that rod. Oh, hi, Link. I'm making you a fishing rod, you know? All I have left to do is finish... Oh my god, all I have left to do is paint it, so get ready for fishing. I hate to tell you this, kid, but fishing ain't for me. Oh, what? I mean, fishing rod, thank you. I love free gifts. Good evening, Link. This is a lovely sunset, is it not? It is the... Oh my goodness, I cannot talk today. Hello, hello. It is kind of you to spend time with my husband, you know. It gives me time for myself. You know, he's just a big hassle and everything. Oh, do you have to go put the livestock to bed now? Well, I'll stop talking to you. Oh my god, did you hear him scream? Did you hear him scream when he swung his sword? He said, yee! Oh, hello. This is the mayor.
Oh, Link. Looks like you're going to help Fido. Good job.
I mean, I don't really have a choice, I guess.
He's headed up to the ranch ahead of you. You gotta finish up your chores before the sun goes down.
Oh my god. Why? And he's gonna have quite the voice coming up. I tell you, you know, coming into my first Let's Play, the thing I was worried about moist. The thing I was worried about most, other than speaking properly, was voice acting. Because especially with this game, there's going to be a lot of it, and oh my goodness, I don't know if I have the chops, but we'll find out. Sorry to get you over here in such a hurry, Link. These guys have been awful skittish lately. They won't listen to a word I say. Sorry to ask, bud, but how's about you and Epona herd 'em up into the barn real quick? We ain't got much time, so you think you can do it for me? I don't got much time. What's gonna happen if I take too long? The coyote's gonna come out and get your goats? Probably. Let me take a sip of coffee while I say yes to this man. Much obliged there, bud. Okay, then. Go on and herd these little scamps into the barn for me. Alright, you got it. Man, I tell you, the first time I ever did this little mini game with these goats and herding them, it took me 10 minutes, I kid you not, 10 minutes to figure out how the heck to get these goats to cooperate and go the way I wanted them to. Because a little, oh gosh, how long ago was 2006? 2006 was what, 14 years ago? Jesus Christ, 14 years ago. Holy cow, I was what, 10 when this game came out? Man, 10-year-old me could not do this for the life of me. Yippee yippee you. Look at me now, pro goat herder. That's gonna happen a lot. Link, Epona, much obliged to both of y'all. I can cover everything tomorrow without having to trouble you. So just sit back and relax, bud. Oh, but how about today? Want to practice with the fences? The fences? Girl, what you talking about? Just wait a sped. Oh my God, just wait a sped. Just wait a sped, bud. I'll get them fences set up. Thanks, I guess. I don't know. Who's sorry that took so long? Okay then, y'all ride all you want. Man, weren't you the one complaining about not having too much time? Now you're taking up all my time. Incredible. Y'all get tired of riding? Just jump the gate and head back into the village. Okay, bud? Okay, I guess. Alright, now just to jump the fences, you just have to dash a couple feet before them. Honestly, you don't even have to dash. Oh, yeah, you do. I ate my words real fast. I thought there was an instance where she didn't have to dash for it. That shows what I know. Remember when I said I know this game like the back of my hand? Pretend like you didn't hear that. Do you want to save? No. Yeah. One thing I've learned about watching Let's Plays on YouTube is you never save during an LP. Just in case something happens. Oh god, who are these kids? Oh, well, there's Beth. Beth's the girl we talked to earlier. And these other two little kids. He said, Hey! Wake up, Link! It's morning already! Hey, dude, I'm trying to sleep. I was out all night herding goats. And by herding goats, I was herding goats. Let me look out this window. Let me look down at these children. Well, at least they aren't... Oh, they're talking to each other. Okay, I can take my time now. They're distracted with each other. That's a little something that not a people... Surprisingly, not a lot of people know you can look through this window. It took me quite a few plays before I realized that, so I completely understand how it's missable. I really wish I could lock on. Oh, I dropped out real fast. I guess I will be able to learn to lock on here in a minute. In the HD version, you can actually lock on right away, which I think is interesting that in this one you have to learn how to lock onto things before you can actually adjust the camera with the Z button. Unless my Z button's just broken. I don't think it is. Who needs ladders? Ha! Ha! Hey, I'm here. Oh, Link! Did you hear? They're selling a slingshot at the store right now. A slingshot! I wonder how powerful it is. I must try it. Tallow, if you and Mallow want it so badly, just buy it at my parents' shop. Do you see any rupees in my hand? I can't afford that thing. Come on, Beth. Can't you just loan it to us for a while? You know I'd get in trouble for that. If you two want it, save up your allowances or something. But our allowances are terrible. Oh, I wish I was born into a family with a slingshot instead of one with a water wheel. Dang. Alright, so that's your hint to go get the slingshot. But hey, here's Colin. Hi, Link. You have the day off work today, right? So, I finished the fishing rod I was making. Link, I figured I'd give it to you the first thing in the morning, but my dad said, you just wait until Link comes to get it. So I didn't bring it to you. Oh, that's okay. I'll go get it. I have 2 legs. Oh, come here, little 5 rupee. So we gotta collect some money. I believe, if I'm remembering correctly, the slingshot is 30 rupees, which is not too hard to collect. You mostly just run through these. Well, for me, I usually run through these bushes to get most of the money. And then there's a couple places that give you some coins. Some coint. Get that coint, hunty. You're gonna be rich. Alright, back into town. Now we can do a little more exploration here. Since we've got some... we don't have any goats to herd. Hey, you! Are you still down because your wife called you a loser earlier? Because you look like a loser? Well, hey, morning, Link. Got a day off from work today, my boy? Not me. The wife's been hassling me. Today's the day to restock our store. Look, see? Up there in that tree. If you see, and then to move the cursor around, you can get a better view. Yeah, some Mordon bees built themselves a fine nest up there, and I was thinking about knocking it down. The cat hasn't come home since yesterday, so the wife's in a bad mood. At the very least, I need to bring something home to her. Why is my C button not working? One moment, let me grab a separate nunchuck and see if that's... Well, would you look at that? My Z button was broken. Oh yeah, you can use this to move around. God, I hate that. Oh my god. My Z button was broken. I was like, I don't remember this being so difficult to use. Alright, well, you can crawl up there and get your ass stung by bees, but why would we want to do that when we can go up here instead? Yo, Link! Try talking to me from there with A while to Z targeting. Oh. Hey there you go. Over here, yeah. Your voice carries well as usual. Think you can teach my little tykes to talk to someone from a distance by pressing blah while holding Z? So listen, why don't you climb up to those vines there, Link? God, making me work. Fine, I'll climb up the vines. Hey, what's up? Yo, there you are. I opened my eyes now so I can actually see you. Check this out. You know Sarah at the general store? Well, isn't that her cat over there? He's just been sitting there next to my house having a staring contest with the creek. You don't suppose he's thinking he's gonna catch a fish, do you? Ha ha ha! A cat can't catch no fish. That's what you think. Anyway, that's not what oh my gosh. Anyway, that's not what I was meaning to tell you about. I want you to take a look at something. See that grass growing there on the edge of that rock? Haven't I seen you whistling with that stuff? Man, why are you peeping on me, dude? That's my personal life you're getting into. I figured it was pretty rare to see you growing in a place like that, so I thought I'd let you know. I bet you could hop across these rocks with just a quick little boot, couldn't you? I mean, if you're gonna put it that way. Come here, baby. No, I don't remember what this grass is called. I think it's called hot grass, which is absolutely incorrect. If you know what it's actually called, go ahead and tell me in the comments. We get a little hawk friend, and here are where the motion controls kill my life. I'm mostly playing this one because nostalgia. Otherwise, I would play the HD version. But there are some changes that like I said earlier, that kind of make me like this version a little bit better, even though I have to deal with the the motion controls. All right, so we knocked that down. Before we go over there, we're actually gonna do this again, and by do this again, I mean I just remembered that you're not supposed to use this one. So we're gonna cancel it once the bird comes down here. Come on, get down here fast. You actually don't want to use this one. You want to actually use a different one. So cancel it, actually. And then we're actually gonna run over to this platform instead. As you can see over there, there's a little monkey. I actually have an ocarina with me, and I could definitely try and play these songs, but it'd be atrocious. So if you want to hear that, I'm more than happy to do it. But I guarantee you, you do not want to hear that. Alright, so you can see that little monkey over here making a racket. I don't know if you can tell what he's holding from here, but that we want it. So we can send the bird over to collect it from that monkey. Yeah, that's what you get for stealing. Thanks, Hawk. So here's a little change that that I noticed between this one and the HD version. So you see this little, I'll use the cursor as well as I can. This little area right here, like in between these two hills, cliffs. So in the Wii version and the GameCube version, you can actually swim between that and go over there, and there's just a little area. It ends. There's nothing special over there. But in the HD version, they put a little fence there, so you can't actually swim back there, which I always find interesting. Alright, so we're gonna bring this cradle to this lady. You can actually come and talk to her first, and she just tells you that her cradle floated away and she doesn't know what happened to it. But we're just gonna bypass that. Oh, my Link! I have been looking for that cradle! I made it with my first child was born, and I have cherished it all these years. Did you know all this somehow? Did you find it and bring it back to me on purpose? My thanks to you. That reminds me, there is something I am supposed to give you. Do you think you could carry that cradle and come with me back to my house? Yeah, I'll come with you. You don't have to walk with her. You can actually just run ahead and go straight to her house and she'll just show up. She walks pretty slow. My thanks to you, Link. Yes, I'd nearly forgotten. I'm supposed to give this to you. Alright, here you go. And we got the fishing rod that Colin made for us. Alright, I'll give it to him. It's a nice fishing rod. Even though it's a fishing rod, it's a nice fishing rod. Thank you so much. Set it to blue on the blue screen and press blue to hold it. Lower blue to cast it in the water and raise it to pull it in. You can fish with just the hook, but you can catch a wider variety of fish if you use bait. It is a little unpolished. Wow. Man, she just straight up told me, yeah, my son didn't do a great job, but my son Colin made this under the instructions of his father. You can use it if you like. Damn, why are you always putting down your husband and your son? That is the second time she's roasted her family. You can also destroy these pumpkins for some more rupees. We get some more rupees over here though. Actually, this is a little fun thing. If you destroy these pumpkins, they actually got rid of this in the HD version, which I don't really understand why. Or at least it's something I've never noticed. But if you destroy all the pumpkins here, or two of them, this guy yells at you, goes, "Yo! Don't waste food!" And that's it. You don't get any reprimands, you just get a fun little flavor text. You know, I've done this a lot in the HD version, and I've never had that flavor text happen. I don't know if they removed it, or I don't know, maybe it's just something that didn't translate when they remastered it, but yeah. Link, I saw that. Calling down a hawk? Why didn't I think of that? Probably because you're a loser, like your wife said. Excuse me. I was thinking of trying to knock that down myself, but you beat me to the punch, my boy. I sure did. Alright, this is Fado's house. So Fado's the rancher. Let's go in there. Oh, but we can't because it's locked. And this door will always be locked. You can never enter Fado's house. It's actually been confirmed by development that it's always locked because they didn't have time to finish the interior during the development stage. But there's actually some YouTube videos where people like use glitches in this game to clip through the door and the window, or I think they clip through the window and they get inside, and it's just a black like area where the house would have been. But it's there's quite a few glitches in this game. I think this one, I don't know if this one is more glitchy than the GameCube version. I think they're both about the same. But yeah, there's quite a few glitches, and I'll kind of go over some of them when we get to some important ones, or like some important areas. I'll actually talk about one real quick. Ooh. Oh, I'm surprised I didn't take fall damage for that. I think you can take fall damage if you land down here instead of where I did. But there's actually a glitch with those rupees that I just collected when Link actually collects a 5-piece rupee or a 10-piece rupee off the ground. He always does that little idle animation. And there's actually a speedrun strat for a specific type of speedrun for this game called low percent, which is a style of speedrun where you try to complete the game collecting as few items as you can. And by utilizing that pickup animation where he turns around and shows off the 5-piece or the 10-piece, if you let the game just sit, Link actually slowly moves backwards. It takes hours because he moves very, very minimal space. But you can use that because when he does that animation, all horizontal hitboxes go away. So he just kind of fades through everything. And people use that to clip through specific walls in order to not have to collect items. Fun little fact. I learned about that pretty recently too, which is really interesting. So we got a hint earlier where the cat wanted a fish, so we're here to catch a fish, and we're just gonna. This is the best way to catch a fish. Going. Catch one. So in the HD version, you only actually have to catch one fish. In the Wii version, you have to catch 2 before a little cutscene happens. Yo, we caught another one. So you heard those 2 little different jingles. So the second one is because we just caught a fish. The first jingle that you heard means we caught a new record length of fish. So if you catch something that's smaller than your record, you get that second little jingle. And now the cat's gonna steal our fish! Get back here! Oh my god. He's so cute. But I was hungry. No, come back. That takes the cat into Sarah's Sundries, which is where we want him to go. Because now we can go in there and talk to Sarah, who would have been depressed and not very talkative earlier. But now that her cat has returned, and we get our first look at Sarah's Sundries. Look at this nice little shop. Not too bad. Look at these little dolls she has. Take a good look around. She's got a picture of Beth, got a picture of her cat. She doesn't have a picture of her husband because her husband's a loser. Anyway, I agree. You should be with someone else because you're gorgeous. Oh, my Link, come in. Oh, you simply must hear this. My little kitty cat is just so amazing. Today he caught a fish all by his little old self. I hate to break it to you, lady, but I caught the fish, but no, we ain't gonna tell nobody about that. How do you think he caught it? Maybe he's a genius. Oh, just look. Isn't he so cute the way he laps up that milk? Say, my dear, why don't you have some too? I'm in a good old mood, so it's on the house today. Oh, we got some milk in a bottle. Our first bottle. The first of 4 bottles? There actually might be 5 bottles in this game. I don't remember. It's been a while. Set it to blow on the blood and use it to replenish 3 hearts. Awesome. When the bottle's empty, you can swing it to fill it with something else by pressing B. Thank you so much. Alright, so we rustled up some goats today, caught a catfish, got some milk out of it. I mean, could have gave me money, but who knows. But anyway, in the next one, we're gonna get that slingshot, take it back to those kids, or maybe just keep it for myself, who knows. Kids, they don't need it. And if you like what you see, like and subscribe, it means a lot to me. Drop me a comment, give me some feedback, I'd love to hear your thoughts. And I will see you all very soon in the next one. Toodaloo, guys.